foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm City Series.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodles. Waterfall soup.
Can't read a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route.
Don't panic.
The answer's here. Bang knows.
Huh?
Bang knows. Bang who knows. Starlight Night transformation. It's a promise. Let's protect our home together.
A falling star deserves no home.
For Starlight Night, home lies with the wishes of the people.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm City Series.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
Can't beat a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route?
Don't panic.
The answer's here. Bang knows.
Huh?
Bang knows. Bang who knows?
Starlight Knight transformation! It's a promise. Let's protect our home together.
A falling star deserves no home.
For Starlight Knight, home lies with the wishes of the people.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power. Perfect execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm. City Series.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
Can't beat a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route.
Don't panic.
The answer's here. Bang knows.
Huh?
Bang knows. Bang who knows.
Starlight Night transformation! It's a promise. Let's protect our home together.
A falling star deserves no home.
For Starlight Night, home lies with the wishes of the people.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks, dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm City Series.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
Can't beat a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route.
Don't panic.
The answer's here. Bang knows.
Huh?
Bang knows. Bang who knows.
Starlight Night Transformation! It's a promise. Let's protect our home together.
A falling star deserves no home.
For Starlight Night, home lies with the wishes of the people.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power. Perfect execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm. City Series.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
Can't beat a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route?
Don't panic.
The answer's here. Bang knows.
Huh?
Bang knows. Bang who knows?
Starlight Night transformation! It's a promise. Let's protect our home together.
A falling star deserves no home.
For Starlight Night, home lies with the wishes of the people.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks, dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought.
Test.
When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you. Standing by.
One rolling.
Good enough. Justice is served. Yeah. Understood. I'll try to make the cut clean. Please, they pose no threat. Sure. Huh? I'll try to make the cut clean. Round them up. With pleasure. Out you red-handed. Following order.
Daripada Amba. Bohong-bohong. Saya dulu kolega. Oh. Nanti aja ke si cewek-cewek Poland King Ying. ได้Ciao, kita ini besok ada kemerdekaan ini. Okay. Okay.
Proxy, thanks for coming so quickly. Just in case, I brought Anton, Ben, and Grace with me.
Hey everyone. Okay, so if we want to find those 3 missing children, we'll need as many eyes as we can get.
I've located the areas of the hollow with biosignals. We'll need to split up and check each of them in turn.
Right. That'll be much faster. Then I'll go with the proxy. Be careful, everyone. Let's split. Let's get going too, Proxy!
A key? Who dropped it?
have detected. Unfortunately.
This is right. Oh, you guys want to get me out of the hollow? There's still good people in this world. Though, I'm not one of them. You can ask me anything as long as you get me out of here. Now that you mention that, you...
Master.
There's a kid here, but a bunch of ethereals have spotted us.
I have marked the nearest route for you, Master.
Oh.
Let's find a way to get over there, Wise.
Perfect timing. Now we can deal with the obstacles up ahead.
Should we fight, Proxy?
Hey! Sota! Mafia!
Please allow me to help, President.
Alright, let's go.
I've got to protect this child. I'll leave the fighting to you guys.
I'll help.
Careful, President.
Let's go.
Try this.
Thank you for saving me, but why are you here?
Hey, I should be the one asking you that. A little brat kid like you shouldn't be going into hollows, especially without a guardian. It's dangerous.
Sorry, but my guardian is in here. I came to finally figure out what he's doing.
Wait, your guardian's here? Where?
You really haven't figured it out? The principal you've been after is my father. You couldn't even manage to figure that out? Even after wearing that uniform with your pineapple bun, trying to pretend to be a kid with your silly high-pitched voice? Grown-ups are so stupid.
Is that right? Well, now that I look at you, you do look pretty similar to that jerk.
Shut up! I'm nothing like him! I take after Mom.
Sorry, I never realized. I'm not so good at figuring out father-daughter stuff. So, when the principal said he had his ways of knowing, he was talking about you, wasn't he? You probably noticed we look weird and told the principal. So, why would you follow him in here?
Didn't I tell you already? Just like you, I want to know what he's doing in this hollow too. After the hollow appeared near the school, Dad started coming home with this weird dust on his clothes. I thought it was super sus. My dad cares a lot about being clean and tidy, so why would he wear dirty clothes all the time? And then he started getting into arguments with Mom. I didn't know why. Mom left. Dad got a new car to take me to school in. It was really big and nice, but I was scared. I was scared this money we were using was dirty. Like, covered in that gross dust. The kind of dirty you can't ever wash out, no matter how hard you try.
You said your dad wanted to transfer you to a new school.
Yep, because I'm really smart. He probably wants to send me off to some expensive private middle school.
Or maybe he knows just how dangerous mining in the hollow could be and was afraid something would happen to you. In the end, he's still your father, so I think maybe he wants to protect you.
Maybe.
That bastard. That principal might just be a decent father after all. He's not getting paid to be a father. He's getting paid to be a principal who should be responsible for the students and teachers of the school. He's the one who caused this disaster with the hollow and colluded with those thugs.
Wait, there are other kids lost in here besides me? Oh no. I hope it's not... Dan and Leisha, those idiots! I told them I'd go on this adventure alone!
You three often adventure into the hollow? And no one, does anything about that?
Stupid. It's all my fault. They came because they were worried about me. I need to find them. It's my responsibility. Koleda, can you help me?
Yeah, leave it to me. Once we find them, I'll have someone get them out safe. What?
You're a lot nicer than I thought. After I said all those things about you, I thought you'd at least, say something.
Right now, our priority is to save them. I don't have time to get upset with kids. That's how cool grown-ups are. You get it? You should try to be like me when you're grown up.
No way. You look stupid.
Excuse me?
We agreed to use the lyrics as our secret code. I'm not afraid of the fish refers.
I found something here.
Sesuatu di sini.
Come to think of it, I think I've seen it somewhere.
Bang, Grace bilang, mana juga ya? Masa aku pernah lihat?
Wow, I didn't notice anything at all.
Wih, aku enggak sadar sama sekali loh. Aku saringnya sama kalian di geng ya.
Having compiled all investigation records, we've located 2 areas.
Bango.
Which one would you like to investigate first, Wise?
Good luck with the search.
Have you come across the fish or the sailboat?
President, I spotted some graffiti in the shape of a fish.
Any ideas on how we can get there, Proxy?
Weird graffiti. Pretty obvious, isn't it?
It does look like a boat. Let's figure out how to get past it first.
Master, I have located a teleporter to the graffiti zone up ahead. Master, I recommend you put... Master, I have located a teleporter to the graffiti zone up ahead.
Story-nya boleh kan? Lanjut ke story-nya.
Direction's blocked. Let's try another way.
Master, a huge ethereal has been awakened.
It's coming! It's headed our way!
Master, I suggest you
Careful, President!
Let's go!
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve. Master, target.
Okay. Satu.
Surprise attack!
More ethereals are coming. We gotta distract them.
Try my pillar!
Ready? Grab a couple more.
Oh iya, bocil.
Well done, Wise. You found one of the kids.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve. Master, I suggest... Master, I recommend...
I'm here. Commence demolition!
Master, I suggest we...
That was quick. I was just thinking if I don't return since you found...
Emmy, are you guys looking? Lisa and I can help. When I was hiding, the principal, I think they were heading to...
I was nearly busted by the principal while you were standing...
Okay.
Seems like the hidden entrance to that break room is somewhere around here. Roxy, can you try to narrow down our search area?
A new area has been located using our intel.
Well, any luck? Lead the way, Proxy.
Hurry up, stop wasting time! Grab everything you can!
Oh, you can't get away now, you jerk, Principal!
Oi, Principal. What's with that face, huh? The scout's back, so the carrot's still good. Though, he did say he almost ran straight into a mass of ethereal. And there were only small fries here before, nothing big. Looks like ether activity really is skyrocketing. This mine's getting dangerous. Look, if you want us to keep going, you'll need to up the compensation. Hey, you listening to me?
Huh? Oh.
The moment I say compensation, you start zoning out. Damn cheap-ass bosses.
No, it's just I think I heard my Emmy's voice just now. If she... she got caught up in the hollow.
Starting to regret everything now?
Who? Oh, the Bellabog brat. Don't you have more important business to tend to?
I don't remember hiring you as a secretary, and yet you're so interested in my schedule. In that case, let me tell you about your upcoming schedule. Now, the Hollow has expanded, and it's affecting innocents. The reason for the expansion is your illegal mining of ether resources. And the association will easily figure it out and get you if they look into it. Mr. Principal, are you still trying to shift the blame to someone else?
Shift the blame? I don't know what you're talking about. The association can look into my bank records if they wish. They'll find I've had no financial dealings with this gentleman here.
If the association did come after us, I got a couple of guys who might end up in trouble. But I'm sure they'll be on their best behavior in the slammer. They'll probably get out in a couple months, tops.
And let's say what if, just what if, before all this came to a head, a lovely young lady just so happened to receive a significant payment to their account. And they weren't my wife, at least not now. Oh, of course I'll repent as well for not realizing there was such a serious danger in an area so near the school.
You think no one can bring you to justice?
Violence won't do, young Kaleda. That's the first lesson a person learns in elementary school. I'm middle-aged now. My life all spent on educating the young. I might be like this now, but I won my fair share of awards when I was young. Back then, I had an overactive sense of justice as well. But oh, how things change. I've always been a law-abiding man. No one needs to bring me to justice. Just think, a docile little hollow appears in an otherwise empty area under your supervision, and you just need to keep one eye shut for the Denny's to come rolling in. I simply did what any grown-up would do. If you placed this choice in front of 1,000 people, 1,000 would do as I did.
No one I know would, because it...
That sounds like something a little kid would say.
So even children know it's wrong, but grown-ups don't?
Emmy, why are you here?
I wanted to ask you something, Tad, but I don't need more.
Emmy, listen now, you gotta behave. You're still young, you don't understand. This isn't what it looks like.
Then what is it? Dad, please, why would you do this? When you knew it could put me and my friends in danger.
You see, nothing is... You can't... We have to view these things in separation. That ethereal... It's massive.
Looks like it saved you from an awkward situation. Who knows? Maybe you'll even become good pals. What are you roaring about? Come on, you think just because you're big, you don't have to pay attention to what others are saying?
Yeah, stop.
Damn! Gotta finish this quick before they get to the school! Hey, who's the principal here? Count! Burn it up! Look! Initial impulse.
Remy,
I'm here. Daddy will protect you. They just ran off on their own. Couldn't expect much better from a bunch of thugs. They need to respect their elders more. After everything, you, President Kaleda, protected someone like me. I'm so touched that I've decided to rethink my actions and become a better person. Oh, whatever. Did you really think that's what I was going to say?
Yeah, no.
Don't think I've forgotten what you've done. If you hadn't dragged my daughter into this, she wouldn't be in any danger. The president of Bellabog Industries fakes her identity to lure a young girl into a hollow. What would your company do if they saw that headline, huh?
Well, right now, Anton is responsible for PR. He'd probably tear up all the newspapers.
Let's go home, Emmy. It's dangerous here. Daddy will explain when we get home. You see, the world of adults isn't all black or white. It's...
completely rotten?
Shut up.
I've always thought the term the world of adults was weird. Don't adults and kids live in the same world? Even if it's just for their own kids, shouldn't adults strive to make the world a better place? When I was younger, I thought that whole world was rotten. Trying to make people just as rotten when they grow up. I was so angry all the time, rebellious, and afraid. Afraid it would make me rotten too.
What about now?
Now? I know growing up and becoming rotten are two completely different things. A person is a jerk because they want to be a jerk. Right? Jerk?
What does a brat like you know? You inherited a company from your father as a kid. You know nothing of the struggles normal people like us go through. I won't be able to give my daughter anything if I don't fight for it. Emmy, don't listen to her. Daddy will apologize to you and your mother. Let's just go home.
Oh. Koleda, what should I do?
You're asking me? I told you I'm not good at that father-daughter stuff.
Judging by your face, you want to take Emmy back with you, right?
Hey, I didn't say that. The proxy did, but what do you think? I couldn't let you stay forever, but you could at least stay with me for a while until someone you trust comes to get you.
You really don't have to. Just get me out of here and I'll call my mom.
Hey, where do you think you're taking my daughter? Get back here!
Sorry to interrupt. My virtual pet suggests everyone leave the Hollow ASAP. Defeating that ethereal has caused some changes to the environment.
Negative. It is both incorrect and, indeed, absurd to refer to me as a virtual pet. I am New Eridu's strongest AI. Hypothesis. The current conversation is not an awkward time to interrupt. I have located the nearest exit for you, Master.
Yeah.
Everyone, the in-hollow environment is shifting. We should go.
It's about time. And, hey, jerk. I'll be keeping an eye on you. Got it? And don't even think about pinning the responsibility onto those thugs. They bailed on you just because of some ethereals. If you're gonna keep relying on them, you'll only get burned.
Excuse me, it's rude to call me a jerk in front of my daughter. Fine. I'll report this to the association myself and await their response, whatever it may be. But don't think you've won.
Ah. Well.
Up already? Are you trying to give a grandma like me a run for her money? Or perhaps you just want a scratch card? Leaving already? Keep me posted about any great eats or fun activities you happen to...
Huh? Kaleda? You've actually got 2 friends? Well, whatever. Give me your hand. You have to wash your hands before having snacks. Remember, wash thoroughly and scrub for at least 30 seconds.
What a pain. I was gonna hold this meeting at the construction site, but then this guy was like, I don't want to go somewhere with mud everywhere. So I had to hold the meeting here.
You decided to come the moment you heard there were pineapple buns.
Hey, don't say it like that. I'm not some fish in a pond begging for bread. I came for intel. So, what's the situation?
If you're hoping to hear that my dad was punished and is at home repenting, you'll be disappointed. I'm living with my mom now, and she only just found out what was going on over there too. The Sub-Hollow's danger rating got raised, and the school wound up getting moved to a safer area. My dad got fired. But it didn't take much time for others to come and ask him to be a principal again. Not for a public school this time, though. It seems like it's a TOPS company-affiliated school.
Your father's income might even improve.
And that's good, right? If he can pay us the money he owes. Having to move and transfer schools is expensive.
So, in the end, you still transferred, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I can't just face everyone and pretend like nothing ever happened. I don't have the same kind of brain my dad does. I mean, all of it was directly because of Dad. If that gets out, the other kids will never look at me the same way again. And then, it won't just be me. Dan and Lisa will get bullied too. As long as I'm there, those 2 idiots will stand by me to the end. So, since there were already plans to transfer, I decided I might as well go with it.
Emmy,
The day before I left, I bought all the pineapple buns from the school store. You 2 are Kaleda's friends too, right? Next time, I'll have you eat with me too.
I feel like just having pineapple buns might be a bit dry. Give us a moment. Wise and I will go get some drinks. What do you want?
Coffee, please! Grace was gonna come, but she pulled an all-nighter yesterday. I'll bring her back some coffee, too.
I want nitro fuel!
Hey, if you start drinking nitro fuel at your age, it's gonna stunt your growth. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I just feel like we went through all that, but in the end, it didn't even mean anything.
Yeah, after all, my dad didn't even go to jail.
That's not what I meant. It's just, not only did we end up making you transfer, we didn't even manage to do anything that mattered.
Is suddenly getting all sad and emotional a grown-up thing, too? I don't think what you did was meaningless. After all, me and my classmates are safe now, thanks to you. And I'll grow up, too. And I'll get stronger. And become an adult. Not an adult like my dad, but an adult like Kaleda.
You gotta become an even greater adult than I am. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. With my genetics, I'm gonna be at least 170 centimeters.
Hey, genetics aren't as simple as you think.
All right, cut it out.
Huh? Our pineapple buns.
I didn't even realize we ate them.
Compared to us, seems like pineapple buns are more important to Kaleda.
Of course not! Hey, don't! Here, halfsies? If you want it.
Lát. Alright. Collect. Masuk sama kayak oke.
Lada.
Storynya tinggi. Mau manole.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Ching Yi. May I know the specific request you have for public security community service? Shh, hold on for a sec. Oh, is that you, Manager? My apologies. I didn't recognize you while I was in autopilot mode. What are you two?
If even androids can understand the meaning of life, then perhaps humans can too.
Finished. What a classic. What are you watching so intently?
Endbringer 2. Have you seen it, Qingyi? I've been meaning to recommend it to you.
Hold on. Just give me a second. And done. I speedwatched the whole thing. It's about an E-800 model android protecting a little girl amidst the perilous apocalypse, supporting each other through thick and thin. They gradually become attached to one another, but in the end have no choice but to part ways. The plot's decent enough, I suppose.
Ugh, did you search for spoilers? That's not how you're supposed to watch movies, officer.
I didn't look up spoilers. I simply extracted the movie from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition.
Master, this is technical jargon of an advanced artificial consciousness. Allow me to translate for you. Yes, Qingyi essentially read spoilers.
The smart voice assistant you two are using seems to have quite the unique personality setting loaded into it. Ah, right. I happen to have a work-related matter which requires your assistance. I need to borrow some tapes to further analyze human behavior. Horror movies, to be exact. With mysterious forces at play, the more the better. It's for Public Security's community service program.
Oh? May I ask what kind of community service you're talking about?
I can tell you find the whole thing a little unusual, too. Actually, I also think this community service is somewhat dull.
So that's why you activated autopilot mode. If only I could handle tedious tasks while also catching up on some sleep.
Tedious. Ha, ha. As if the mere word tedious could encompass everything. It all began when the bigwigs at Public Security realized that no matter how many decrees they make, Internet is still unstoppable. As a result, who else other than Officer Juyuan proposed a strategy of guiding rather than blocking? Citizens have a real need to face the hollows and can't always turn to Public Security for everything, so Internet has naturally appeared to meet those needs. If only every Public Security officer could dedicate a set amount of time to community service, helping citizens with their actual problems. Once we establish trust between citizens and Public Security, then the plan to completely eradicate Internet will have taken its first step.
Oh, that's a great strategy.
How commendable of Juyuan. Having such an officer serving us really brings peace of mind.
It is a good plan. However, for some reason, I sense that you two might not be completely sincere. Never mind. I suppose I'm not entirely sincere myself, mainly due to the absurd demands citizens are making. For example, testing whether their fiancé would flirt with other women behind their back. Or, I suspect there's some mysterious force at work on 6th Street. Please deal with it, officer. What's worse is my assigned partner today. Ugh, that guy. One second he's proclaiming that though community service seems a little trivial, he's determined and dedicated to taking up that task. Then, before I even finished a sip of hot water, he goes bolting off on another case somewhere else, like a gust of wind weaving through the mountains. Young people these days.
Not every young person is like that, you know. If you need a partner, count me in. Teaming up with a public security officer to solve cases. It's just like a plot from a movie. Sounds exciting.
I never expected the manager to be interested in such things.
I think Bro just wants to show off and strut around with a public security badge pinned on his coat.
If the manager is willing to assist, it would indeed be a great help to me. However, giving you a badge is out of the question. Nominally appointing you as an assistant public security officer, though, is a possibility.
Then you can leave the store to me for the day, Bro.
Then I'll go ahead and clear up the other community service appointments first. Let's meet on the street later.
Lanjut.
No need to jump to any strange conclusions, Holly. Just tell me what's the matter.
Okay. Actually, it's about my good friend Teddy. He's been missing for several days now.
Missing? There doesn't seem to be any filed reports about a missing person in this area. Have you been to the public security office with your parents recently?
No, we haven't. Dad said since we just moved away from the old metro zone, we don't have the resources to deal with Teddy right now. But I'm really worried. I've never gone so long without seeing Teddy before.
That's terrible.
The assistant public security officer is right. A disappearance is not a trivial matter and must be handled by public security. Do you have a photo of Teddy?
Yes, I have tons. At least I did. But during our move, because we were in a hurry to catch the evacuation train, all our luggage was...
Not a problem. Now, I will ask you a few questions. You must think carefully. The more accurate your answers, the higher the chance we will find Teddy. Understand? Let's start. Height? Weight?
Teddy is exactly 20 centimeters shorter than me, so he's 101 centimeters tall. He's heavier than me, about 32 kilograms.
Can you describe the color and style of clothes Teddy was wearing when he disappeared?
A blue shark onesie.
So, Teddy must look something like this, right?
Whoa, you can really draw, Miss Officer. That's Teddy. But he's been gone so many days. Do you think we can still find him?
Your case is now accepted, Citizen Holly.
Oh, thank you so much. Dad told me that the officers at Public Security wouldn't have time for this sort of thing.
Don't worry, Public Security Officer Ching Yi will be on the case. But there's one last question I need you to answer. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
When and where did you last see Teddy?
It was at the Gravity Cinema. I wanted popcorn, so Teddy went out to buy some. I waited until the movie was over, but Teddy never came back.
Gravity Cinema?
That does seem strange. Let's go investigate.
Good. But first, I need to escort Holly home. Let's meet later near Gravity Cinema in Lumina Square.
Ini pelaku.
Judging from your appearance, it seems like you found something?
I found quite a few suspicious items. Please assess them. What do you think? Pretty good, huh?
Manager, why did you pick up so much trash? Don't tell me you thought all this was evidence.
Trash? So it's all useless. Seems not just anyone can be an officer.
Completely normal for a first investigation. After all, evidence doesn't just fall from the sky, you know? Let me analyze these videos, then together with... Wait a minute. What's that in your pocket?
I picked it up earlier. It's a signed poster and seemed collectible, so I thought I'd take it home.
It has value as a collectible? Then it shouldn't have been discarded so carelessly for you to find like that. Without the manager's deep knowledge of films, I might have overlooked this detail. The handwriting is a bit smudged, but you can still make out "To Holly." If it was dropped by Teddy, it's worth further investigation. Let me scan it. Look, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter. Quite a significant amount, too. An item outside a hollow contaminated with such a high concentration of etheric residue. This actually makes our search easier. I've also made some progress. I discovered a suspicious vehicle that was parked here when Teddy disappeared. If it's related to the disappearance, then the vehicle might also be contaminated with etheric residue. Let's go and check it out.
Ya.
Very good, Assistant Public Security Officer. We quickly tracked down the suspicious vehicle. As I suspected, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter on the rear wheels.
All right, then let's hurry and arrest the car's owner.
Huh? No, that's not how this works. Criminal investigation requires concrete evidence. We need to keep calm, Assistant Officer. Etheric residue is indeed suspicious, but this is new Eridu after all. There are various causes for contamination with etheric residue. We can't quite deem it something particularly strange at this stage. No worries. I'll handle surveillance of the car. I don't need to sleep anyway.
Are you sure you'll be okay if you don't rest at all, Qingyi?
Zhuyuan always expresses the same. It's just unnecessary concern. Everyone is acting like this. Zhuyuan, Holly, and now even the manager. Humans are indeed an interesting species, projecting so much emotion onto things that are not even alive. Though helping citizens is part of a public security officer's duties, Teddy is just a bang-boo. In the end, the existence of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. Take me, for example. Despite being an advanced model known as a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton, I'm essentially just a bang-boo with more complex functionality. And regarding life and death, I believe Teddy and I are identical. Neither of us actually cling to it. I really didn't expect Holly to be so upset.
We humans haven't become that cruel.
A most interesting species indeed. Don't worry. Bang-boo or automaton, we are not as fragile as humans. Today's investigation was very fruitful. With these leads, we can apply for an official search warrant from public security. If there's anything I need help with in the future, I'll be sure to contact you. I'll be leaving now.
Dua kali ini. Ini malam. Kaki ini. Kaki Einstein ini.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Ching Yi. Please tell me the specific request you have for public security community service.
Really? Still on autopilot mode, huh? How about it? Should we wake up Ching Yi?
Ching Yi, wake up.
Is that the manager I hear? Taking a little break did help me feel much better.
You seem kinda tired. Are you okay?
It had been too long since I last shut down, and my processors were being occupied with redundant data. That's all. It matters not. I've been keeping watch over the suspicious vehicle we identified last time, and finally caught evidence of it entering and exiting the Cretan Hollow. I've applied for personnel and carrots from public security. Once the approval goes through, we can go find Teddy.
Excuse me for interrupting. I thought I saw a public security officer heading this way. Ah, you must be Officer Ching Yi. Our little Holly has really caused you trouble lately.
What is this for?
I'm so sorry. Kids don't understand. To trouble public security over such a matter is really making too much of a fuss. If it was lost, it's lost. That Bangbu was old anyway. I thought I might as well buy a new one for Holly this time. Just reset the Bangbu and give it to her. You can tell her you found Teddy and that'll be the end of all this.
Are you sure? Holly must have really cherished Teddy.
Right. Please trust that... Oh, wait a minute. I understand, if that's what you wish.
Huh? Ching Yi, why the sudden... He sure left in a hurry.
So, what's our next step, Ching Yi? Are we giving up on rescuing Teddy? I mean, the real Teddy.
He's just a father worried about his daughter. No need to argue over the details of the investigation with him. Moreover, I just received a message indicating that it's unclear whether this Teddy number 2 will be able to help. So, I've decided to handle it this way for now.
Wait, Ching Yi. What's really going on?
Yes, the approval didn't come through. Bangbu can't be classified as people. It can't be handled as a missing persons case, only as a theft. So we can't get approval for extra personnel or a carrot. This means the rescue operation in the Hollow will inevitably be delayed. And by then, Teddy's chances will be quite slim.
But deceiving Holly with a new Bangbu isn't right.
I never said we were abandoning the real Teddy. It's just that bringing the real Teddy back in one piece isn't very realistic. You haven't forgotten, have you? The biggest advantage of intelligent machines is replaceability. If an arm breaks, just attach a new one. If the body is damaged beyond repair, just get a new one. As long as we can retrieve the most core memory chip.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. No wonder you're the public security's intelligent system. You see things from a different angle.
Master, stay calm. If you can't remain composed, then allow me to pour a bucket of cold cybernetic water over you. This plan has a flaw. Teddy is a model from 8 years ago, and there are aesthetic differences from this year's latest model. It seems Officer Ching Yi's AI system requires further iteration for thoroughness.
That's not a problem. The difference between the Bangbu isn't that big. Just some modifications to make it look similar to the older version should do.
Yay.
All right, Fairy. Enough with the attitude. Please search for the specific differences between the old and new versions of the Bangbu.
Understood. Scanning the blog. OMG, is there anything cuter than the old Bangbu models? I just want to hug it to death. Result 1. The old version of the Bangbu has a super chubby tubby tummy. Am I the only one who loves its tummy? Result 2. The old version of the Bamboo is super duper cute the way it sputters with its mechanical kinetic core. Result 3. Wah! The previous version of the Bamboo clearly had more emotes. I miss those. Based on the results extracted from the blog, we can modify the new Bamboo's appearance based on these 3 points to perfectly replicate the old version of Teddy.
It never occurred to me before, but some things are better written than read out loud. Thanks, Barry.
You're very welcome. I am a smart voice assistant dedicated to showing you different perspectives.
In that case, the task at hand is quite clear. Let's start modifying Teddy number 2.
Đây, kode Genshin đây.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some? Sometimes, stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Officer Ching-Yi! I just saw you and the video store manager on the street, so I thought I'd... What? Is that Teddy? You found Teddy already! This isn't Teddy! Officer, did you find the wrong Bangbu?
Are you sure, Holly?
Yeah, I'm sure. Teddy is my closest friend, and I would never mistake him. Teddy's ear should have a dent here from when he tried to protect me from falling one time. And Teddy's bottom should have glue on it from when I was little. The glue was stuck so strong that it wouldn't wash off. Officer Ching-Yi, was it because you couldn't find Teddy, so you...
It appears that you remember everything about Teddy, Holly. Listen, it's all because this rookie public security officer here trusted the wrong information, and we got the wrong Bangbu.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Let's not forget that I'm a very experienced public security officer, and that I wouldn't make such a rudimentary mistake. From here on out, I will be taking over the case personally, and will definitely find Teddy.
Really?
Yes, really. So, we'll be busy now continuing this investigation. Can you return home on your own, Holly?
Yes!
What a sharp child. Even if they look nearly identical, Teddy number 2 would...
The most treasured moments in life are those shared experiences.
Okay. Thank you for helping me cover. It'll be much too dangerous.
Lanjut ke ini. Ini story-nya King-Yi. Cantiknya King-Yi ini.
I just tried contacting Ching-Yi again, but still no reply. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Could it be that she went into the hollow alone?
Barry, quickly search internet for any posts that might have been made by Ching-Yi.
Search complete. There is a suspicious post. The content is as follows. Esteemed proxies, I wish to hereby notify you of a Bangbu rescue commission in the Cretan Hollow. Based on data analysis and pattern recognition results, the rescue target is likely in the T8AE32 area. Any interested parties may leave a message. Details to be discussed in person. Meeting face-to-face can effectively advance the work progress.
Data analysis and pattern recognition? Along with that old-fashioned tone? It's definitely Ching-Yi.
Bad news. There have been no responses to the post from any proxy, and the last message was posted by the author 13 minutes ago saying, I have arrived near the hollow. Just checking one last time. If there are no takers for the job, then so be it.
Bro, if we hurry straight to the target area mentioned in the post, we might still make it in time.
Right. Let's get going.
Did you call me? Meow.
Hey, don't look down on me!
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
You want to test my hammer?
Master, I have located Officer Qingyi.
Huh, a familiar Bangbu indeed. We meet again, Faithin. As the #1 wanted proxy on Internet, isn't it a bit careless of you to take the job?
Can't be helped. It's a job from public security after all. Think of it as banking some goodwill for future favors.
Huh? What? Did you know it was a job from public security when you accepted it?
To be honest, Officer Qingyi, your post on Internet was way too obvious.
So it was too obvious, which is why nobody signed up for this gig. Then why would Faithin... No. Could you actually be a decent person?
Please don't sound so surprised when trying to compliment someone.
Very well. I suppose it's only fair to show a bit of courtesy now that I require your assistance. The situation is this. I'm tracking a vehicle related to the case, and have found traces that could belong to that car. I need a proxy for navigation inside the hollow. Please assist me with my investigation. The suspicious vehicle we were staking out was last seen here. All traces of suspicious activity must be investigated. Compared to the legal investigation activities registered by the HIA, everything else counts as suspicious activity. I'm sending the coordinates to you now.
Master, high ether activity detected coming from this forklift.
A forklift? They're not exactly a rare sight in the hollows. But how should I put this? This particular forklift seems to be giving its own game away. It seems to be Proxy, don't overdo it. If you encounter danger, get out of there.
Master, unknown distress signal detected. Analysis complete. The distress signal is coming from a Bangbu. A route to the source of the distress signal has been identified.
Officer, we've detected a Bangbu search and rescue signal.
You certainly know what you're doing. So much so that I want to break my promise and arrest you.
Catch me if you can, Officer Grandma.
So infuriating. Slow down. Respecting your elders is a virtue.
Oh, ini aslinya.
I think I just heard a click, but nothing happened? The ejector failed to launch. Oh, the recklessness of youth. Not to worry, I'll fix it. Don't go running off, Proxy.
The source is just up ahead. Go wait for Qingyi over there, Wise.
This is strange. The signal should have been coming from here. Teddy, is that you?
Bing Bong's here! The Bangbu Boonappers strike again!
Who's there?
I I already said it! I'm Bang Bong from the Bang Boo Boo Nappers! Oh, what do we have here? A little Bang Boo that can talk! Don't see that every day. Gonna be sure to nab this one! Speaking of which, that emergency signal device that we took off of Bang Boo, it is really coming in handy! Seems any Bang Boo would fall for it.
Something's off about this guy. Let's get out of here and find Chingy.
Oh? You're not going anywhere. You're property of the Bang Boo Boo Nappers now. Here, have a taste of this special Bang Boo spray.
Apa yang terjadi?
Everything suddenly went black. Did we lose the connection with Eos? Bro, are you okay?
Mataku tiba-tiba petir, Barry.
My eyes started to sting all of a sudden.
Your eyes?
Tenang saja, tapi kita perlu pergi lihat kondisi Eos.
Don't worry, I'm okay now. But let's check on Eos. I wonder what could have happened.
Barry, can you still connect to Eos? Hurry!
After disconnecting, I've sent 28 reconnection requests. All have failed. Now attempting to use a backup line.
Eos.
I have successfully connected via the backup line, but the transmission is extremely unstable. It appears that the communication system has been severely damaged. However, the communication signal between Eos and Qingyi hasn't been damaged. Do you wish to bridge a connection via Eos to connect to Qingyi? To prevent Master's identity from being exposed, I can add a heavy voice masking effect for both of you. However, there is still a 43% chance of you being recognized by Officer Qingyi. What's your decision, Master?
Bridge a connection to Qingyi.
Understood. Bridging a connection to Qingyi via Eos.
Qingyi, can you hear me?
Oh? Has the connection been restored? That's Faithin for you. Don't worry, I've arrived at the location of the emergency signal. I'll be sure to rescue your Bang Boo. I'll need him to get out of this hollow. I don't want to become an ethereal.
Gojo! Gojo! Yeah, Fina. Yeah, but yeah, Fina, let's go.
Officer Qingyi here. I've arrived at the scene. Let's go save your Bang Boo.
comes the first!
Burn it all!
Now I gotcha! You can't escape!
Justice will be served. The suspect has given up and surrendered.
No! I've had enough! Please, go easy on me, officer. Anyway, what's a public security officer doing around here? Is it really worth all the trouble to come after a little resale business like ours?
Incorrect. At this moment, I am not a public security officer. Now, tell me, or you'll get a taste of this pepper spray. Special bamboo spray.
No, wait! No, that is not pepper spray! It's a concentrated ether solution. Please, let me go! I'll tell you everything!
Concentrated ether solution. EOS.
That's right. The person you just heard is a fellow public security investigator. A heinous crime.
Wait, officer! I had no idea. I wouldn't dare do such a thing. Huh? Wait, didn't you just say you weren't from public security?
Then explain. Why did you attack a bamboo? Where is your base? How did you carry out the crimes? I see. So you would use the concentrated ether solution to instantly corrupt the bamboo and cause its systems to malfunction, disrupting communication, self-recovery modules, and other functions. If that's the case, then Teddy wouldn't be able to send out a distress signal to public security. But kidnapping bamboo just to dismantle them and sell off the parts? How could he have embarked on such an unreliable path of crime? By the way, how is your bamboo doing?
How is EOS?
He doesn't appear to have any cosmetic damage, but it seems like his intelligence has suffered a drop.
Master, I have both good news and bad news.
Tell me the bad news first.
EOS is only capable of basic communication for the time being. The module for collecting holo data has been damaged by 87%. Please do not use it. As for the good news, there is no more bad news.
Oh, Teddy has already been sprayed with the ether spray for several days. If we don't hurry, there will be no hope of saving him. According to Bing Bong's account, there's still a whole pile of stolen bamboo in their hideout. We've detained Bing Bong, but if we don't act now, it'll alert the others. But no matter what, we must continue the rescue. What do you think, Faithin?
Agreed. But EOS has been damaged. What should we do?
Officer Qingyi, I believe it is time to use that technology, if you know what I mean.
We sprung from the same stock. What need each the other fry? An AI calculating an AI. But it is a good idea. You mean that technology, right? Very well. Let's proceed.
Very well. Let's proceed.
Wait, you AIs? Mind explaining what you're talking about in human language?
Affirmative. Translating communication into language that can be understood by humans. Using distributed computing, a portion of EOS's functions can be installed onto Officer Qingyi's system.
Sorry, I'm still not catching on.
Understood. I will attempt to explain EOS and Qingyi's distributed computing technology in layman's terms. You will use sensory sync with Officer Qingyi. By using distributed computing, you can immediately restore the ability to search the Hollow as long as we can maintain stable communication. The risk of using this technology is that Officer Qingyi will also be affected by EOS's ether corruption.
Oh, but it matters not.
Just don't overdo it, Qingyi.
Don't worry. I'm a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton. It's my duty to save every citizen of New Eridu. I'm not such a fragile existence like humans. Isn't that right, little Bangbu? I've granted you access to my interface, AI. Let's start the sync.
Understood. Initiating sensory sync. Packaging distributed virtual interface. HDD unidirectional control on standby.
Activate the connection.
Anyway, the secret passage is right here. Let me give it a scan first. Sure enough, here it is. Looks like Bing Bong wasn't lying after all. Oh, it's a shark boo. The chance of it being Teddy is...
Master, your powers of deduction know no bounds. The identity of this shark boo cannot be ascertained, but it is not Teddy. This shark boo's reminder...
Oh, the data's been recovered. They've used the shark boo as a switch to open up the secret passage. Enter the passcode and then shout, "Open Sesame!"
Reminder, there is a 99% probability of finding clues on the shark boo's chassis.
They've used this iPhone.
There were 4 agreed.
We've pieced together the clues. Time to exit the mind space. Enter the passcode to the secret passage to open it. You haven't forgotten it, have you, Proxy? I remember the passcode. It's...
Open green pea.
Master,
Your small suggestion. Captivated. The thugs.
So many bamboo. And they all need rescuing.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve. Master, it has tried to...
I am Officer
Please note, for the sake of this bank...
Just like the shot also. It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the rescue is over. It's completely destroyed. Why is this bamboo's face twitching like that? It's still conscious.
Selesaikan.
Sure. Here comes the first. Eat hammer. Now I got that. Look at that. Check this out. There's nowhere to run. The corruption isn't obvious, but link up to the...
It's the POV of Electroboo. Looks like we've successfully accessed its memory.
It shocked its way through the door lock using high voltage. That's no small feat.
This is deep inside the Boonapper's base. It's huge.
There are the guards, just as expected.
I heard something. Huh? What's the Bangbu doing here? Is it an escapee? Don't move!
Huh? I think I just saw the silhouette of a shark boo. Let me investigate. Hang on. Teddy has a nick the corrupt... Now that we know where Teddy is...
We can't let any of our Bangbu get away!
This guy really knows how to fight. Incredible.
If the boss finds out about this, he'll talk my pay for a month. don't like it! Oh, nowhere to run now. Trying to squeeze your way through? Oh, why, you unscrupulous little bang you. You'll never make it out. Just give up. Ah! The Bang Boo are escaping! Boss! Ah! Why, you? What do you think you're doing? Shouting for the boss over this?
The data's been corrupted. Go and manually recover it at the Electroboost. There's still... The data has been recovered. This should be the Electroboo's memory of when it was attacked. Oh, the shocked Bang Boo have started to come too.
We've beaten them silly, but they're still trying to run off! If you're not going to do this the easy way, we'll have to do it the hard way.
That must be the boss. This thug is... Look, turns out... The Electroboo converts its last remnants of strength into... Here's the entrance, Wise. That's pretty much all of the info. We can head back now. The Electroboo has been a real help. Let's head over to the secret passage. Teddy should be right here. It's that 0.73% guy. Take him out, and we can rescue Teddy.
Okay. Sakbu.
The pressure's so high. The target is just up ahead. Can you keep going?
I'm fine. Saving Teddy is what's important. Understood. Yeah. Justice is served.
You actually made it this far! What's this?
An elite enemy? Now things are starting to get a bit tricky. Nevertheless, I'm still going to get all of the civilians out of here. None left behind. Justice will be served. No escape! A sneak attack! Watch out! Burn it all! Lily out for you! Peace out wide open! Just watch me! You're being stuck! There's nowhere to run.
Keselamatan Bang Boo.
Less than 50 meters. The hollow exit is just up ahead.
Tingy! Do you copy? Can you make it? Humans. Such an living species. These aren't living creatures. Yet they won't abandon them, no matter what. This obsession, longing, and suffering. Is that what life truly is?
Three strikes and you're done, right?
You misunderstand. I'm just here to express my gratitude. You two upstanding citizens helped me investigate the missing Bangbu case. Thank you. Teddy was repaired and I took him to Holly. It was quite moving to see them reunited.
There's no need to thank us. We didn't really do anything.
Right. If it weren't for Jingyi, then we could have easily lost Eos.
Huh? What was that you were saying?
Oh, I just wanted to ask how you've recovered, Jingyi.
My body is fine, of course. After some maintenance, I'm feeling even better than before. If anything, the real headache is that Juyuan and her constant nagging about how reckless we were.
Juyuan is probably just hoping that you'll take better care of yourself.
Actually, I'm not a person who doesn't look after myself. I've always known how important I am. It's just that as automatons, our views on life are quite different from those of humans. In the end, the purpose of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. However, you could say I felt a certain weight inside the hollow this time.
What happened in the hollow?
Well, I guess I could say that I understood the weight of life. I don't know. Maybe I've been affected by humans somehow.
Actually, it doesn't matter if we're talking about a Bangbu or you, Jingyi. We've never thought of you as something that could just be discarded in a moment of danger.
Right. Both of you are important and irreplaceable partners.
A friendly reminder, Master. If you are handing out compliments, then please, don't forget Fairy.
I suppose this is a similar feeling to what happened inside the hollow.
Oh, come on, Jingyi.
If you're so curious.
Become a public security...
As for the local community... By the way, I felt like the scenes...
Oh? What do you mean? We can't let Eos meet Jingyi.
Huh? When did you get here? Eos, I mean, Bangbu 01!
Hello.
The feeling of being possessed is indeed, but it really does...
Master Proxy, thank you for your call.
Have you found out the reason for the blackouts?
Though it is just speculation at this point, I believe so. I reviewed the blueprints for the ballet twins and discovered the building's power supply solution is quite sound. It can prevent large-scale power outages. What's more, there are independent power stations underneath the building, which is why it was able to maintain its power supply even after it was engulfed by the hollow.
So it's not because someone forgot to pay the electric bill. Wait, if that's the case, why would the power suddenly go out? Has the underground power station gone down?
That is the logical conclusion. But it is not possible to determine the exact cause of the power failure from the building plans alone. Fortunately, the maintenance file contains solutions in case of power failure. Both buildings of the ballet twins have their own separate central control rooms and emergency generator rooms. Not only can these identify the cause of the malfunction, but they can also restore power to the buildings by switching them over to the backup power system.
Looks like our next goal is clear.
I shall send you the locations of the central control rooms and the generator rooms. Victoria Housekeeping is ready to depart at your behest.
Oke, udah dulu ya, in studio, bye. Aduh.